Hi, this is Vicki from Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our learning session on transportation. Did your little ones enjoy playing red light, green light? How did the memory game go? Well, this way we're going to have some fun with cars, sorting, and playing with rockets like those that go to the moon. Let's get started. This is activity number 4, and I thought we should start our engines and do a little driving. In fact, we're going to do what they call letter driving. The paper in your box is for setting up a road written in letters for your little one to get the feel of the letters and their name. When you write the letters, you want to make sure they're really big. If your little learner is just at the beginning of being able to control a writing instrument, you want to make sure your letters are very big. Once are set up, they can drive those letters. These big movements driving letters helps the child get a sense of the shape of the letters, and for their minds, it is something that needs to be learned, along with all of the other beginning learning involving the many senses and learning. Really can help them work through that letter recognition. So the fact that they're moving through it and seeing it and trying to stay in the lines all will help to make those much, much better. You can certainly add more sensory input by telling them what the letter they're working on and describing the motions it takes to make that letter. This driving can be done on the floor, or you could tape it to the wall. Both positions give different perspective on the letters, and the different input while driving. More is always better. This is activity number 5, and in the I Stink book, the garbage truck collects all of the garbage and then puts it in a barge to be sorted. I love this idea of sorting, and being your children are so good at grouping, we thought we could load your dump truck with little pieces of cardboard that have colors, numbers, and letters on them, and then they can sort them by those groups or any of the other kind of groups they could think of. Now, the dump truck can be assembled to actually allow these items to be dumped. But before we work on this, I'm sure your little one can decorate the dump truck using paints, crayons, or markers. I love this one that has the people in it. It's so cute. The dump can actually be assembled to allow items to be dumped. And when I got my dump truck, it looked like this. Um, the front had the egg carton pieces on the front, right? And a piece of the egg carton top rubber band all together on top of this 6 set of little egg cartons. When you want to take off the rubber band and turn this top piece over, the close end with the closed end, this part here, up at the front of the truck, like this. So here's the top of this part here, and then this closed part is actually close to the front of the truck. What we want to do next is to use the pipe cleaners to allow the dumping of the dump truck, and you'll need to tape the 2 pipe cleaners that were inside the carton using tape. Attach the pipe cleaners so that both of the sides of the pipe cleaner point to the front of the truck. So first tape it to the top part of the dump truck, and then we'll tape it to the bottom part down here, so that it is all connected and looks like this. Um, Now, once I got all of those pieces, when I actually close it, it looks like this. And obviously, I put my finger there so you could see the actual pieces of the pipe cleaner in so that you could figure out how it goes. And now it's ready for you to actually play with it, which is super fun. Well, let's take a look at activity number 6. This is straw rockets, and in your box you're going to find a printable and straws in your bag. You want to cut your rocket out, decorate it. Crayons and markers work really well. And then next you want to cut out the rectangular piece and then create a pocket on the back side of the rocket that's open at the bottom but taped on all other sides. Then you want to put the straw in that little pocket that you just create and blow. Lift off. If you find that it doesn't glow, it's probably because you're doing this smooth like that. And instead of blowing hard, like, and if that fails, check to make sure your pocket is sealed on all three sides. Well, that's all for this week. I'll see you next week. I hope you enjoy playing with your new toys that you built yourself this week on transportation.